welcome back to another Random Sam Epic Mom, and it's time for another book review. Now, the book I'm doing is The Legend of Banzai, Maguire, and the author is Susan Grant. It's a great book. I will forewarn you guys, this one will leave you on a cliffhanger, so you'll have to read the second book, The Scarlet Empress. So it is kind of a duo thing. I don't do a lot of books that are cliffhangers, but this one was so worth the read. So in this book, it takes place in 2006. So again, guys, there's been plenty of time since this book was written. So you guys, if you feel like going back and looking at what was going on military-wise in the world at that time, go for it. But anyways, this book takes place with a couple of pilots who are doing a routine mission. It's pretty much a scouting mission. They're checking along the border of North and South Korea. You know, they're checking out that entire zone, doing just what the U.S. Air Force was doing regularly. They were just, you know, part of that. So, the two pilots. First one, Maguire. Or more importantly, Banzai. Maguire. So, they get shot down. Her and her co-pilot. And they're going to be experimented on. There is a scientist who is a North Korean who's, you know, trying to do that. He's trying to experiment with cryogenic sleep and making it feasible. And he's planning on keeping these two pilots, these female pilots, for, you know, 6-month period of time. He's not really given a definite period of time. He's like, oh, this is going to be temporary, but you're going to be making history. These pilots have been captured. They have not consented to this. They are in enemy territory. They are pissed. That's putting it nicely. So they go underneath. They've been put into cryosleep. This is before it is established, you know, that it actually works. So already we've got a couple of really amazing pilots. Well, guess when Bree's going to wake up? She's not going to wake up until she is found in the year 2176. So that means, guys, that for 170 years, she hasn't been awake. So everybody she's known, everybody she's loved is gone. She has no idea what happened to her co-pilot, because apparently around the two of them, it was a big, you know, mystery, and they became legends. And since that happened, the world has had nuclear winter. It has had separations, isolation. The entire continent has changed for North America. The entire world has changed. So, again, all these map lines are redrawn, like all of Asia and India and such have become one major country. And they are pretty much isolationists. They don't let anybody in from the outside. They're good with what they've got on the inside, whatever. Then there is the United Alliance of all the other countries. So Mexico, Canada, America started it off. Then they've added up all these other countries. There are the African nation. There's just, again, instead of having all these small countries, because of nuclear winter, because of, you know, all the things that happen, this, you know, everything's changed. So Bree has woken up, completely different world, completely different values. And needless to say, the UCE, which is the that's what it's called, the United Countries Alliance, whatever. They pretty much have the attitude of what Britain had when we sought independence for America. So all these rules, all these things that have happened, it's just like a real kick in the face to her, because she is a true patriot. She has always loved America. Her family has been very big on being patriots and being part of the military. And when she is found by a SEAL, commander. Sorry, a SEAL commander. So they still got those cool guys going on. He went looking for her because, since he was a kid, he's been obsessed with, maybe finding out what happened to this legend. He found her. But it was in this other country, the Asian country, that's kind of, big isolationist. So they're pretty much like, oh, no, she belongs to us. She was found in our country. She's going to be our national treasure. While they're still looking for the other pilot. Bree is not really okay with this. She's finding out there's a lot of conspiracy going on, not only there, but in the UCA. And just through a whole bunch of mishaps, she's trying to get back to her America. And she's finding out that everybody is just pretty much... The people of America, the people of any of these countries have pretty much, we've become subjugated. We are, an oppressed people. And it kind of sucks. I mean, again, this seems to be a pattern throughout history. But Bree is going to turn around and she's going to make everybody reevaluate what their standards are. She's going to remind people what the American dream was, what our values were. And in today's society, we've got a lot of people who are very up in, oh, this is anti-American, or they are anti-American. And again, I think we live in a really awesome country. We have a lot of freedoms that other people don't. And I loved reading this book because I love the idea of somebody who, they've been out of it for 170 years. And they have to wake up and technology is more advanced. Things are so much different than what they were. But their basic patriotism. She wants her America back. She does not like what has happened to her country. She does not like what has happened to the everyday people who are struggling and, being oppressed. And she's going to stand up and she's going to show everybody what it means to have a democracy, what it means to stand up for your beliefs. And I just love it. This one, like I said, it's going to be a cliffhanger. And then you'll get to check out the rest of it in Scarlet Empress, when her co-pilot or partner, fighter pilot, Cam Scarlet Tucker, gets revised, and how she's going to struggle and such and become a key figure. And if nothing else, this series, the 2176 series that Susan Grant did, really hit home to me because I love to learn more about history constantly. And I have found that history has a tendency to repeat itself over and over again. And we like to say, oh, no, we're doing things new, we're doing things new. But we still have that basic human nature that kind of screws us up. And to me, I love the story because, my whole life I've always heard people talk about, oh my God, nuclear winter, this going off, this happening. And in this book, pretty much everything that can happen that all those doomsday preppers, talk about, and all the conspiracy theorists, in this book, it's already happened, and this is the result of what is the fallout from it. And it is really interesting because some very old-fashioned values are going to come back into play. A lot of that culture class of the actual social classes is going to be more established, and it's going to be putting people who have not had to be placed with the everyday people's struggles. They're going to have a wake-up call, and these two women are going to change an entire planet's way of looking at things. They're going to kickstart a revolution because they are patriots, because they believe in this country. And you guys, it's a very much adventure one. There is going to be some romance put in, but it's more about the character development, and it is about these two women finding their place in this new world. And more importantly, this new world having to brace itself for two strong women from the past who are going to pretty much say, this ain't okay. So I hope you guys will give it a chance. I hope you guys will find it as moving as I did. If nothing else, whenever I read these two books, I feel a sense of rightness in being a patriot in this country, of feeling proud and blessed that I am lucky enough to live and have been born into this country, because I've been given so many, great advantages. I hope you guys will let me know in the comments what you think of this book. If you have similar books that you've read that I might be interested in. But again, guys, go out there, try a new book, try a new author. A book is never a poor accessory and is always something enjoyable to get into. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye, guys. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out our other videos already on YouTube. And give us a like and subscribe. And if you hit that bell for notifications, you'll know when we put something new out. So try to make every day matter by finding the fun. You guys have a great one. Bye.